So you have a cowardly Houston race soldier. They end up killing a brother by the name of Jalen Randle. Now, they claim that he had some warrants for his arrest. And the brother, he did take off from him. Okay, it's part of the police job to go chase somebody. That's just what they do, whether in a car or on foot. That's what you sign up for. Well, when the brother was trying to get out of the car, they tell him to put his hands up. They literally did him like Tamir Rice. He couldn't even respond to anything before they end up shooting and killing him. Let's roll that clip.
I'm just trying to think in my head, how can somebody be so heartless?
Body camera footage was released today from the afternoon of April 27th, the day Houston police officers were trying to arrest 29-year-old Jalen Randle on 3 felony warrants. They say Randle got in a car with someone else, and when officers tried to pull the car over, the driver refused to stop. There was a chase, and then when the silver SUV stopped, Jalen got out and HPD Officer Prevet shot him. Here's the video from Officer Prevet's body camera.
Hey, let me see your hand.
Jalen's family says the video shows Jalen didn't have time to respond to the officer's orders before being shot.
In a matter of seconds, as soon as he got out the car, he was shot. He never got a chance to even hear commands.
It happened really, really quick with just no thinking, and Jalen didn't even have an opportunity.
At the time of the shooting, police say Jalen did have a bag that had a gun inside. Doug Griffith, president of the Houston Police Officers Union, says if Jalen had complied, this wouldn't have happened.
I think it was completely justified with the fact that we're looking at an armed suspect. He's got multiple felonies for aggravated offenses. And then on top of that, he's got 2 objects, one in each hand that are both black. And as he turns, the officers can't wait to find out if that's a gun or not.
HPD says Officer Prevet is currently on administrative duty, pending the outcome of the investigation.
At the end of the day, my son is gone. This police is out, and he needs to be charged.
Now, you see these cowardly race soldiers? Now, in Uvalde, when you had a shooter inside of a school, and the parents are telling y'all, hey, go in there, go get him. Oh, y'all standing outside. Y'all like, oh, I don't want to get shot. But when it comes to a black man and he's running away from you, oh, let's go ahead on and just shoot him right then and there. They say, okay, he had a gun. This Texas, just about everybody got a gun. So what? Yeah, that's the culture that y'all breathe in white supremacy land is guns. Y'all love guns. You got more guns in America than people. It's just that simple. But these cowardly race soldiers, kill that young brother. And listen, whatever he had a warrant for, we don't know. He was supposed to have his day in court. He wasn't supposed to lose his life over it. If he run, then what it is, you catch him, bring him to jail, let him have his day in court. That's called due process, right? You're going to charge him for running. So it is what it is. There's a bunch of y'all out there, right? But this is what they always do to black people. Now, the other day, I done a podcast about Joe Biden's executive order on policing. And we covered that executive order only covers federal law enforcement. It doesn't cover the cowardly Houston race soldiers. Okay? It don't cover them. And that's what black people need to understand. Now, federal law trumps state law, local law. It do. Getting an executive order from Biden as just to throw you a bone about the police, it was a waste of his time and a waste of the paper you wrote it down on. It was a waste of time. If they're going to do something for you, it has to be a federal law. And one thing that the Democrats is not going to do is take away the race soldiers' ability to kill at will, especially to black people. You understand? See, when we have these conversations about the race soldier, and the reason why I'm so spent on certain things at times, brothers and sisters, is because I've been doing this 10 years, going on 11 years, seeing black person after black person after black person be just gunned down, just killed in heinous ways. And nothing has changed with that. Nothing. The only thing that's changed is body cams was introduced to it. That's the only thing that changed. Maybe every blue moon, one of them would go get arrested and convicted, but look what it take. You look at George Floyd, what did it take? Black people having an uprising all over the country, people uprising in other countries, right? To get that one race soldier arrested. You know what I'm saying? These people are not going to change. This is who they are. This is who they are. This is the foundation of America. It's anti-black racism and the murder of black people. That's in the foundation of America. And the majority of white America is just fine with that until something happened to somebody else. Then all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute, why the police not going in and being brave like they claim they are, right? This system, like I said, is just running the way it's supposed to run. And some of us don't really want to live like that for the rest of our life. Some of us don't. Now, some people that want to deal with that for the rest of their life, they can, and you have every right to, and I think you should do whatever you think you need to do. If you think you're going to change these people, do that. But to some people that say, I'm not about not to spend another a year, 10 years around these people, then they should have the ability to do that as well. And I don't think no side should be condemned on that. But, that's a conversation of a different day for sure, on another channel. But let me know what you think about, this cowardly race soldier just gunning down this brother, and that's what they love to do. They do this to black people. But when it's time to actually go in and deal with an active shooter, then they outside hiding. You know what I'm saying? Waiting. Ooh, I'm waiting for backup. I don't know about that while this guy is slaughtering children.